Okay, so two other things we have to discuss are the distance formula and graphing parabolas. Now the distance formula is d equals the square root of x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared, where x2, y2 is a point, so you have points x2, y2, and x1, y1. Basically what you need to remember is whatever point you use first, you have to use first here. So if you use the second point here first, then you have to use the second point here first. So let's say they have find the distance between 3, 1 and -2, 5. That would be square root of 3 minus -2 squared plus 1 minus 5 squared. So I use this point first, so then I use this point, the same point first. X value, y value. Negative times a negative is a positive, so we can put those as a plus. So we have d equals 5 squared plus -4 squared, which gives us 25 plus 16. And that is 41. So then the distance is square root of 41. The other thing we had to talk about is how to graph parabolas. So you usually see it in y equals ax squared plus bx squared plus c form. This is the general form. I'm going to give you another form which is called the vertex form. It's an easy graphing form. So we have y equals a times x minus h squared plus k. And what you need to know for this is the vertex is hk. Notice that it's the opposite sign here, so of h. So what we're going to do then, so to graph, the first thing you do is plot the vertex. And you should know, if a is positive, then you're going to get a happy face. If a is negative, you're going to get a sad face. These are parabolas. Okay, so when we first we plot the vertex, then we sub in x values around the vertex and reflect the point, because if you fold it down the middle right here, it matches up on both sides. So if you plot one side, you can reflect it on the other side, and then that's it, and you graph it, connect the dots. So, for example, let's say we had y equals 2 times x minus 1 squared plus 3. So first I find my vertex. My h is the opposite of this, and -1, so the opposite is 1, and the k value is 3. So I'm going to plot that point first. And I know it's going to be a happy face because I have a positive a value. So I plot 1 up 1, 2, 3. So there's my vertex. And I'm going to plug in a couple points that are around 1. So I'll plug in 0. So I would get 2 times 0 minus 1 squared plus 3. So that's 2 times 1 squared, or -1 squared plus 3, which is 2 times 1 plus 3, which gives me 5. So one of my points is 0, 5, because I plugged in 0 for x. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then there's like an imaginary line right there. I was 1 away from the line, so I'm 1 away from the line on the other side. And then I'll plot just one more. So I already plotted 2. Why don't I try 4? So x equals 4. So y equals 2 times 4 minus 1 squared plus 3. So y equals 2 times 3 squared plus 3. So y equals 2 times 9 plus 3. Let's check and make that sure. I wanted to plot 3 instead, because this is going to get to be too big. So I'll swap these numbers around. So if I plug in 3, I'd get 3 minus 1, which would give me 2. So, and then 2 squared is 4. So 2 times 4 is 8, plus 3 is going to be 11, which is still going to be a little bit high for me. But let's see. 1, 2, 3, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 would be right here. And it's 1, 2 away from the center line, so it would be 1, 2 in the other direction. And once I have my points plotted, I can draw my parabola. And that's it.